It's 9 o'clock on a Wednesday. It's Wednesday? It's Wednesday. You know what that means? It's new comic book day, new comic book day. But there hasn't been a review in 3 weeks, Alex. I know, it's been hectic. But guess what? We've got a lot to cover. A lot to cover. A lot to cover. Let's just start with the new books. Because there's so much today. So let's just start with the new books. I'm going to start with the best book of the week, my pick of the week already. Boom, boom, boom. We have Action Comics 999. Yes, you heard that right. Issue number 999. What would Superman do? Superman's journey through time has crashed to a halt. And at the end of the line, General Sam Lane, Lois's dad, stands face to face for the first time with his grandson John. Buckle up, because the most awkward Super Family reunion in history is set to begin. Superman also goes out of his way to free cyborg Superman Hank Henshaw from the Phantom Zone to give him a better prison. This is all leading up to Action Comics number 1000 with 7 variants and a $30 best of hardcover. Yes, my pick of the week. I gave it a 9 out of 10. Check it out. Action Comics 999. Wonderful. My pick of the week. Now, moving on to Detective Comics issue 976. Boom, boom, boom. Batman Eternal Part 1. I trusted you, Batman. Never again. With his team completely shattered, Batman must confront Red Robin about the future of their partnership, if there even is one. I really enjoyed this issue. This is following the landmark issue 975. But really enjoyed this. Detective Comics 976, given 8 out of 10. Moving on to The Flash, Perfect Storm Part 4. The Flash teams up with an unlikely ally as the fight for Central City rages on. Meanwhile, Grodd sinks his telepathic teeth into the Flash family as he tries to finish Barry Allen once and for all. I really enjoyed this, of course. Good Flash story. Barry has actually lost his powers at the moment, so he's trying to get them back. But I'm really enjoying this. Yeah, give it an 8 out of 10. Moving on to Wonder Woman, Amazon's Attacked, Part 2. The power of the ancient gods has returned to Darkseid. Has returned Darkseid to his former self. But he wants more. He wants the throne of Apocalypse back. But to put down the rebellion and civil war raging on his home world, he'll need an army more powerful than he's ever had before. That sounds suspiciously like the Amazons. Wonder Woman and her brother Jason find Darkseid's daughter Grail. I enjoyed it. I give it a 7.5 out of 10. This week's issue of Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps, issue number 40. Zod's Will, Part 4. The Green Lantern Corps launched their assault on Zod and his world in order to free. Hi, John! The Green Lantern Corps launched their assault on Zod and his homeworld in order to free Hal Jordan. Hey, Joe. You're Rex in the house. Hal Jordan. Kyle Rayner tries to control Hal's ring, but the power within the ring is overwhelming him. Will Kyle be able to stop Zod before the ring destroys him? Hal Jordan and Kyle Rayner teaming up. I love it. Given an 8.5 out of 10. Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps, number 40. Moving on to the Despicable Deadpool 296. Bucket List Part 5. He was Wade Wilson's hero. He took Wade under his wing. Things didn't go the way Wade hoped. Now, Wade wants to beat the ever-living snot out of Captain America. Yes, Wade Wilson versus Captain America. They fight. They fight. They fight. Give it 8.5 out of 10. If you like Deadpool, check it out. It's quite enjoyable. Moving on to Spider-Man Deadpool, issue number 29. Grand Old Day Part 3. It's Spider-Man plus Deadpool versus also Deadpool? The only first two are real. Real old. Yes, Spider-Man and Deadpool are extremely old. And they'll be fine if they stick together. Good thing Wade hasn't been keeping any chilling, unforgivable secrets from Peter. Oh, wait. Spider-Man Deadpool 29. Give it an 8 out of 10. Moving on to Independent for a minute, we're going to check out Rocco's Modern Life, issue number 4. When Mrs. Bighead leaves Mr. Bighead, it's up to Rocco and the gang to convince him that everything will be okay. It's pretty good. I'm liking the art style because it's just like the TV show, but I'm not loving it. So I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10 for this week. Rocco's Modern Life, number 4. Moving on to Star Wars, we have Thrawn, issue number 2. Yes, this adaptation of Timothy Zahn's Thrawn novel, number 2. The Rise of the Grand Admiral continues. Mithran Naruto, aka Lieutenant Thrawn of the Galactic Empire, has graduated from the Imperial Academy with the highest marks possible and has been assigned his own personal assistant, Ensign Eli Vanto. But it doesn't mean everyone in the Imperial Army wants him to succeed. Tensions run high in the ranks of the Empire as Thrawn continues to defeat new enemies. I give it an 8 out of 10. I enjoyed it. Thrawn is an awesome character, and I'm loving this. Thrawn, issue number 2, Rise of the Grand Admiral. I give it an 8 out of 10. Finally, the last new Star Wars for this week was Darth Vader, issue number 13. As the Empire's grip tightens, the stirrings of rebellion begin in the Mon Cala system. Order must be maintained, a job which falls to Vader, Luke's father, just like, hello, father, my father. And Shmi. A job which falls to Vader, his inquisitors, and a man named Williff Tarkin. Yes, there are also appearances in here by 2 very well-known Mon Calamari. So, this is an amazing comic, amazing run. Just look at that cover. You know, it even starts with Darth Vader reliving his memories on Mustafar with Obi-Wan, but instead of Anakin, it's a visualization. But Darth Vader issue number 13, I give it a 8.5 out of 10. Now, these are all the new books for today. However, there are also some other books that came out today as well. Some reprints, True Believers, which reprints the best. Now, I've gotten a bunch of True Believers over the past few weeks. So let's just do a quick review of these reprints. Now, these are dollar books. You can go out with $1 in tax. But buy these books. These are great reprints. So, first things first, Web of Spider-Man, issue number 1 has been reprinted. This is from April of 1985. This is the big one, though. Issue number 300 of Spider-Man. They're doing all these Venom reprints, of course, because the Venom movie's coming out. So this issue reprints issue number 300, which is the first appearance of Venom, which I do have on my wall right there. I don't know if you can see, but it's right there. But yeah, that issue is a lot of money. This issue is $1. So if you wanted to have the first appearance of Venom, it is $1 reprint. Check it out. Go to your local comic store and have them, and they should have it. True Believers. Finally, I mean, not finally, but another one came out is Amazing Spider-Man 363. This is the third appearance of Carnage. This came out in February 1992. It's the first story arc with Carnage, so it's got Venom, Carnage, and Spider-Man in it. So they reprinted it because, who knows what might happen in the movie. The movie most likely will be following this storyline. Venom, Lethal Protector. This is also on my wall. But this is from February of '93. The first Venom in his own single title. So this is what most likely the storyline will be about from the movie. So I highly suggest you check it out if you enjoy Venom, by himself. Another one is Venom Shiver. This introduces Shiver, which is basically more or less, I believe, a symbiote. This is Venom 1 from 2003. So check this out. But that's another one of the dollar reprints. A bunch of others I got a Black Widow 1 from 2014. Black Widow Volume 5, number 1. She-Hulk Volume 3, number 1, 2014. There are a bunch of, I already have these issues, of course, anyway. However, these were True Believers reprints, so why not? Reprints Leia 1, Lando 1, Shattered Empire 1, Chewbacca 1, Vader Down, and this is a cover gallery, which is actually pretty cool because it's like a unique book. It's not really a reprint, but it is a reprint, but it's not a reprint. Okay, now let's quickly move on to books that came out the past 3 weeks that are important because some crazy stuff happened that I want to go over. First things first, issue number 25 of Gwenpool. This is the last issue of Gwenpool. Final appearance so far of Gwenpool. Who knows if, who knows when she will return. Hopefully sooner than later. Who knows? But this is the last current appearance of Gwenpool. If you can find it, check it out. But Gwenpool, she literally talks to herself in the comic. She knows there's like 20. She knows how many pages there are in the comic. It's kind of insane. You basically have to read it to understand. But she breaks the fourth wall and talks to herself in a way. She's from our universe, thrust into a comic book, so she knows about what comics are and everything about it. She knows almost everything, so it's pretty cool. I give this more or less 10 out of 10. Pretty excellent. Spectacular Spider-Man, Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man, hit issue number 300. So this is a pretty big milestone. So I definitely recommend checking it out if you're a Spider-Man fan. We got 2 preludes. We got Infinity War Prelude Part 2, which is basically more or less the screenplay American Civil War, but there is a lot more added. It's basically the Doctor Strange being filled up on the entire Marvel Universe in preparation for the new Infinity War. This is canon, everything that happens in here. So definitely check it out. Also, Ant-Man and the Wasp Prelude, basically a take on Ant-Man. But this is definitely good if you like Ant-Man. Check it out, part 1 of 2. Moving on to independent. For Rick and Morty, we've got The Vindicators. If you can find this book in stores, pick it up. Because The Vindicators, the first appearance of Pickle Rick. There he is. There he is. Hey, Morty, I'm a pickle. I'm a pickle. Pickle Rick. Lubba Lubba Pickle. The Vindicators. Also, issue 35 came out. Oh. Now, moving on to there was a Go-Go Power Rangers issue number 7. Go-Go Power Rangers 7. That was pretty awesome. Early Power Rangers number 7. For Star Wars, we did have Vader 12, but we 13, but we also have Vader 12. Beautiful cover. Beautiful cover. We had Star Wars 44. We had Adventures 7, which is the kid, basically Ezra and Hondo. And then we had a smattering of DC books, but Detective 75 milestone issue, the trial of Batwoman. Basically, Batman has the entire family around the table, literally around the table, the entire family, to discuss how to handle the Batwoman, or basically killed Clayface to save the city. While there may have been other options, Batwoman went ahead and murdered someone, which Batman, of course, is against. So they are debating what to do. We also had two number ones. We had Mara, Queen of Atlantis. The new Queen of Atlantis, Mara, gets her own comic series in a series. So definitely recommend it. Going along with that, we had the new New Age of DC, the Terrifics. Number one. This is basically Metamorpho, Mr. Terrific, Plastic Man together in a new team up. Speaking of Plastic Man, actually, no, I'll save that for last because it's the best thing. Let's go over back issues that I got because there's a bunch of great stuff that I picked up to fill in some runs and fill in some collections. I want to go over the keys. In a 50-cent bin, I got this book right here, Spider-Man 529, which is, yes, the first Iron Spider, which is, spoiler, not spoiler, what Spider-Man's name is in Infinity War. So let me, if you haven't seen the trailer, of course, he's got the suit on. Sorry, but check it out. Spidey 529. I also found this for 50 cents. Captain America, number 6, the variant, which is, of course, the first Winter Soldier. This is the first appearance of the Winter Soldier. So while I already had one, for 50 cents, picking up a key issue, I couldn't get it faster. Finally, I also picked up this beautiful cover that I'm going to put on my wall soon. Look at that. Batman, Superman. It's pretty. I'm going to hang that up. But I also found for $1 this time, but it was the Mighty Thor 411, which is in fact the first appearance of the New Warriors. The New Warriors, of course, being, hold on 1 second. Marvel Boy, Nova, Namorita, the Night Thrasher, Firestar, and Speedball. The New Warriors, the first team up. However, I picked up this issue because it's something better to me. There is my favorite character, a Beta Ray Bill story. There is a Beta Ray Bill B story with Beta Ray Bill basically finding another ship who finds him. Two-parter, part 1. So, key issue for $1. No brainer. I also picked up this What If issue. What if Spider-Man joined the Fantastic Four, which is, of course, issue number 1 of volume 1 of the What Ifs. What Ifs are alternate takes on the Marvel Universe, basically what if stories. Finally, for the new key issues, picked up this baby. Yeah, you see this right. Yeah, this is a SpongeBob number 1. Yeah, this book is like 80, 90 bucks. What? No, I didn't pay that much. But check this out. This is crazy. It was super low print run. Who's buying SpongeBob comics? But it's SpongeBob number 1. It's very rare. It's expensive. Go on eBay, type in SpongeBob comic. Check it out yourself. Look at number 1. But it's crazy. SpongeBob 1. So that was all those main key issues. But I did get some good run fillers. Now, I found a dealer selling the Power Rangers graphic novel. This reprints Power Rangers the first 6 issues ever. So I picked up 5 copies of the graphic novel because they were $1 a piece. Yeah, and great Philly Comic Con is coming. There shall be Power Rangers there, so we shall see the Power Rangers. See who wants to buy them. You know, because mine is already signed. But Power Rangers graphic novel, the first graphic novel, collects issues number 1 to 6. Now we did pick up a lot of crazy one shots this week. I found a Kiss. Yes, Kiss. Yes, the band Kiss, issue number 1. So, no, I've not read this yet, so I don't know what it's about. But I can almost guarantee you it's about Kiss. So, we got the Kiss issue. We got a bunch of reference books. But I want to talk about the big book. Shout out to Sean. What's up, Sean, on the West Coast? Sean's going to like this. You are going to love this. This is one of my holy grails. You know, well, not the holy, it's the holy grail for this character, but the second highest book for this character. Speaking of Terrifics, you know, because Terrifics was number 1, they just announced on Monday that there is going to be a new Plastic Man series. Now, Plastic Man, of course, first appeared in Police Comics, issue number 1, which is a very, very, very rare book. A few years after Police Comics debuted, Plastic Man got his own title. He got his own title. Plastic Man issue 1. That's what he started in. Well, Plastic Man issue number 1. This is from summer of 1943. So this is over 70, it's almost 75 years old. Yes, this is almost the 75th anniversary of Plastic Man issue number 1. Now, this is graded a 0.5. Why is it 0.5? Well, it's 0.5 because this book is actually incomplete. The reason it's incomplete is there is no back cover to this book. This book was actually what's called part of a bound volume, which means the owner took this book, Plastic Man 1, and a bunch of other books, and basically glued them together and taped them together to make a graphic novel. Now, there were no printed graphic novels in the 40s, so people made their own. But this book is still extremely rare. So there are actually a bunch of police comics on a few pages of police comics on the back. But this book is very rare. I am still extremely happy I have it. I have it. Shout out to Al at Basement Comics. Basement Comics will press your book for you. But they are also a wonderful dealer. Check out Basement Comics. But for Plastic Man issue 1, I could not be more happier to have this. Check this out. Still need to get a Police Comics one, but that book is very, 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 very rare. I've actually never seen a Police Comics one, the first appearance of Plastic Man in person. But this is Plastic Man issue 1. Going back really quickly, Sean wants to know. Sean, I found these graphic novels, these Power Ranger graphic novels. This is the first graphic novel. It collects Power Rangers 1 to 6, which actually has the first set of Rangers and the second set of Mighty Morphin. If you want one, I can put one aside for you. But yes, I have these Power Rangers issues. I got these for $1 from a dealer. So I was like, yeah, don't sell them for $1. They're mine. I know people who want them. So Power Rangers graphic novel. And I also got a Virgin variant of Scorpina in an issue. And then I got 2 other Power Ranger variants. I got the action figure cover for Scorpina, and I got the action figure cover for the Green Ranger again. I believe I do have one, but now it's good to have two. So, yeah, those are comics. There's a lot of comics here. Time to go sort them away in my room, process them. Another great week, except for the fact that Stephen Hawking passed away. Rest in peace, Stephen Hawking. Inspiration, a truly legendary genius of unfathomable everything. All right, everyone, have a wonderful week. May the force be with you. I shall see everyone next week, same time, more or less, same channel. It is time for Force be with you. Bye, everyone. May the force be with you.